into the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It's the Browns and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Javin Sports. The 8-2 Browns, the 6-4 Raiders. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. A good game on paper. We hope it's a good game on the field. The Raiders get the ball first. We're underway from Oakland. Opening kickoff fielded by Peterson at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And Peterson brings it out to the 27-yard line. Tyler Peterson on the return in his 7th year out of Illinois. Starting quarterback for the Raiders, Kevin Edwards, in his 9th year out of Army. Just underway, live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, on a nice day. 58 degrees at kickoff, mostly sunny skies. Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Four receivers wide for the Raiders. Edwards in the gun. Edwards hands off to John Chappell up the middle. Chappell's got the first down all the way out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Raider first down. The 10th year back out of Arkansas, John Chappell. First down, Oakland. Opening drive of the ball game just underway. Four receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Chappell again. And Chappell to the 46. A gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Baldhair, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Peterson, Chappell, Siegel, and Francesca. A gain of 3 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at their own 46-yard line. Three receivers to the far side. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards rolls out, throws, gets it out to Francesca into Browns territory out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. The 5th-year receiver out of UNLV, James Francesca. Another Raider first down. The Raiders trying to stay a game back of the Chargers in the AFC West. The Browns, they have a sizable lead in the AFC Central. We'll talk more about that in a second. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell makes his way to the 28-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. When you look at the standings in the AFC Central, the Browns are 8-2. They have a 3-game lead over the Indianapolis Colts at 5-5. The Browns are running away with the division. Pittsburgh 4-6. Cincinnati 3-8. 2nd and inches from the 28-yard line. Edwards hands off to Chappell again. He's got the first down inside the 20. Down to the 17-yard line. Another Raider first down. A gain of 11 yards. Ray Ellis on the tackle, number 24. In his 8th year out of Oregon, the strong safety. First down, Oakland at the 17-yard line. Four receivers spread wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards back. Edwards rolls out. He's going to take off, and he's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Browns defense. They play a 4-3. Cash, Knighton, Purvis, and Malone up front. Linebackers are Randolph, Harris, and Hunter. And the secondary for the Browns, Dixon, Ellis, Williamson, and Barnes. .5:25 left in the first quarter. Still on the opening drive. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at the Cleveland 14-yard line. In the I formation, Edwards hands off to Peterson, and Peterson gets 2 yards to the 12. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. On the tackle, Carroll Harris, number 71, the 5th-year linebacker out of Texas. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 12-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws underneath to Siegel all the way down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, first down Raiders. Jason Siegel, the 7th-year tight end out of Tulsa. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A nice long methodical drive by the Raiders to start the game. And they'll have it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Four and a half minutes left in the first quarter. Raiders at the Cleveland 1. About the half-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards back. Looks to the end zone. Throws outside to Chappell. Touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown catch by John Chappell. The Raiders take the opening kickoff, march down the field, and get a touchdown. And they take a 6-0 lead. A long sustained drive for the touchdown. Alan McCoy will come on for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead at 7-0. 4:16 remaining here in the first quarter. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have the Jets and the Rams after this. We'll head down to Los Angeles for that one. Danny White will tee it up for the Raiders. He'll kick off. The Browns will get it for the first time, trailing 7-0. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Royal at the 5-yard line, out over the 25, and Royal out to the 29-yard line. James Royal on the return. And that's where the Browns will have it, led by their starting quarterback, Gary Montgomery, in his 8th year out of Texas. Raiders took the opening kickoff, marched down the field, got a touchdown. And now the Browns have it for the first time, down 7-0. The Browns come in at 8-2 in first place in the AFC Central. The Raiders at 6-4, currently in third place in the AFC West, behind the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chargers are 8-3. The Chiefs are 7-4. The Raiders are 6-4. Montgomery under center on 1st and 10. Montgomery hands off to Everett, and John Everett makes his way to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. The 5th-year back out of Notre Dame, John Everett, tackled by number 53, Russell Smith. the 8th-year linebacker out of Alabama. 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery back. Montgomery steps up, throws to Randall out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Cleveland first down. Terry Randall, the 4th-year receiver out of Oregon, on the catch. First down, Browns. Browns opening possession. Raiders up 7-0. First and 10 from the 47. In the I formation, Montgomery under center. Montgomery hands off to Everett around the outside, and John Everett will get out to about the 49-yard line, a 2-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Cleveland offense. Up front, Thomas, Berry, Mack, Matkins, and Benjamin. And then it's Royal, Stewart, Everett, Spencer, and Randall. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Raiders up 7-0. 2nd and 8 for the Browns at their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Montgomery in the gun. Fakes the handoff inside. Throws down the near sideline. Incomplete. Knocked away by number 25, Marcus Robinson. Here's the Raiders defense. They play a 4-3. Sutton, Cripps, Washington, and Smith up front. Linebackers, Gray, Smith, and Porter. And the secondary, Robinson, Viceroy, McCorkle, and Wheeler. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Browns at their own 49. Browns come out, 4 receivers set wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery drops back, throws downfield, incomplete. Broken up once again by Marcus Robinson, number 25, the 12th-year defensive back out of Stanford. Intended receiver was Leonard Bush, number 81, the rookie out of USC. 4th and 8. Derek White back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. That's an 18-yard punt. That was not a good punt. So the Raiders up 7-0 with 2:32 left in the first. Will have it at their own 33-yard line. On a beautiful day in Oakland. 58 degrees at kickoff, mostly sunny. Not bad for November. First and 10 Raiders. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. It's got Francesca in motion. Edwards to Chappell. And Chappell across the 40. All the way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Raider first down. John Chappell, the 10th-year back out of Arkansas. It's another Raider first down. .210 and counting in the first. In the I formation, Edwards under center. Edwards, hands off, no play action, looking, throws. Gets it down to Siegel. Flag is down. Siegel can't hold on. We'll sort this one out. Holding on the Raiders on John Durham, the center, or Jonah Durham.
Still first down.
10-yard penalty. That'll back it up to the Raider 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 with 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell again, and Chappell gets brought down for a 1-yard loss. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle, number 71. And that'll bring up 2nd and 21. Raiders going in the wrong direction. A minute 40 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 22 for the Raiders at their own 35. Raiders come out. Edwards takes the snap, hands off to Chappell, and Chappell makes his way out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 15. On the tackle, Kerry Randolph, number 54, the second-year linebacker out of Ole Miss. It brings up a 3rd and 15 at the 41. Raiders with 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun on 3rd down. Happy Thanksgiving, Davis. Throws, gets it out to Chappell down the sideline, and Chappell across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 11. He's going to be short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th and 4, and the Raiders are going to have to punt. I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving, Davis. Did he play your video? Send me the link to that. White gets the punt away. And that goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So the Browns will start at their 11-yard line. With 33 seconds left in the first quarter, Raiders up 7-0. I saw the video about the draft bug. I didn't know that was you. Okay. I saw a video earlier this week about that. All right, I'll look at it later. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Gary Montgomery in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Montgomery to Everett, and Everett makes his way out to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Ben Porter, the rookie out of Alabama. Got the Jets and the Rams after this. I know what team Davis is going to be rooting for in that one. The Rams. On 2nd and 6 from the 14-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Montgomery, he'll hand off to Everett, and Everett goes down, and that's the end of the first quarter. Raiders up 7-0 here at Champion Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California, brought to you by Snickers, the official candy bar of Evil Dead. We start the second quarter. The Raiders lead at 7-0 over the Browns. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Cleveland at their own 13-yard line. All right, Davis, I'll watch that later. Appreciate that. Raiders up 7-0. Big 3rd down for the Browns right here. Montgomery in the shotgun from their own 13-yard line. Montgomery throws outside to Everett. And Everett, he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. Making the tackle, number 93, Leighton Cripps, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Kansas State. It'll be 4th down, and the Browns are going to have to punt. The Raiders have the Browns' number. The Raiders have won the last 7 meetings in a row against the Browns. On 4th and 10, Derek White from his own end zone gets the punt away. Fielded by Robinson at the 36. Out across midfield. And Marcus Robinson to the 42-yard line of Cleveland.
Downtown.
So the Raiders are going to have it in great field position in Cleveland territory, up 7-0. 7:29 left here in the first half. The Raiders will start from the Cleveland 42-yard line. Raiders come out. Kevin Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell gets 2 yards out to the 40-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Kerry Randolph on the tackle for Cleveland. The Raiders lead at 7-0. We're in the second quarter. From the Cleveland 40-yard line, 4 receivers wide, Edwards in the gun. Edwards drops back. Edwards steps up, throws, gets it out to Francesca inside the 20, down to the 14-yard line. A 26-yard reception to James Francesca, the 5th-year receiver out of UNLV. First down, Oakland. Finally making the tackle, number 54, Kerry Randolph, the linebacker. Raiders looking to take a 2-score lead. The Browns offense has done nothing so far. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 14-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell inside the 10, and Chappell down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Making the tackle that time, Ralph Malone, the 7th-year defensive end out of Pittsburgh. 6:10 and counting in the half. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders at the 8-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell makes his way down to the 5. A gain of 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Williamson on the tackle for Cleveland. David Williamson, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, the free safety. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from the 5. They spread the receivers wide. Edwards throws and throws it away. Incomplete. All right, Davis. Thank you for that. That'll bring up 4th down as Edwards throws it away. And the Raiders will settle for 3. It'll give them a 2-score lead. Alan McCoy will come out. This will be from 22 yards to put the Raiders up by 10. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead at 10-0. 5:27 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The Raiders have dominated the first half. Cleveland's offense hasn't done much of anything. And the Raiders are up 10-0. 5:27 left in the half. Danny White will kick off. Fielded by Peak at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And John Peak, the rookie out of Florida, brings it out to the 26-yard line. Browns down 10-0. Gary Montgomery comes back out to lead the offense. The 8th-year quarterback out of Texas. On 1st and 10. The Browns with 4 receivers set wide. Montgomery under center. Montgomery back, looking, throws, gets it out to Rinaldi. Down to the 39-yard line. A 13-yard gain by Angelo Rinaldi, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. First down, Cleveland. And speaking of Army, on this Thanksgiving Day, we want to send out Thanksgiving wishes and well wishes to all those in the military proudly serving our country that can't be home for Thanksgiving. We salute you, and we thank you for your service. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. The Browns do a shift. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery hands off to Everett, and Everett goes down. A 2-yard loss back at the 37-yard line. On the tackle, number 96, Robert Smith. A loss of a yard will bring up 2nd and 11. Clock continues to move. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery to Everett up the middle, and John Everett, he breaks away. They may not get him. One-man debate. Will they run him down? Yes. Finally run down at the 5-yard line. Randall Wheeler caught up with him, but John Everett rumbles downfield. It's a 52-yard run by John Everett all the way down to the 5-yard line. If not for the tackle there at the last minute by Randall Wheeler, Everett would have scored. Wheeler's got great speed, though. The 5th-year defensive back out of Florida. John Everett, the 5th-year back out of Notre Dame, 52 yards down to the Raider 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5. Browns trying to get on the scoreboard. Montgomery under center. Montgomery hands off to Stewart. And James Stewart's going to lose 3 yards. The 12th-year back out of UCLA. Ethan Washington made the tackle. The 4th-year defensive tackle out of San Jose State. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. 4 receivers wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery to Stewart. And Stewart, he's going to lose another yard back to the 9-yard line. This time on the stop, number 52, James Kingston, in his 6th year out of LSU. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 9. The Browns are going backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. 3 minutes and counting. 4 receivers wide. Montgomery looking, rolls out, and he gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. Robert Sutton, the 8th-year defensive end out of Texas, on the sack. A loss of 9 yards. It'll be 4th and goal back at the 18-yard line. It was 1st and goal at the 5. Now it's 4th and goal at the 18. And Cleveland's going to have to settle for 3. John Decker will come on, the 17th-year kicker out of Virginia Tech. A 35-yard attempt to get the Browns on the board. Snap, kick is up. Looks good. Is good. So the Browns are on the board. The Raiders still lead it 10-3. 2:23 left here in the first half. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. I got loaded up on turkey and ham and stuffing and potatoes and corn and green beans and rolls.
Not for me.
It was good.
I put tomorrow.
There's the kickoff by Derek White. Fielded by Peterson at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Tyler Peterson out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take over with 2:19 left here in the first half. Raiders lead it by a score of 10-3. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning after this play, one might assume. Raiders trying to keep pace with the Chargers and Chiefs in the AFC West. Kevin Edwards under center. Edwards fakes the handoff, looks downfield. Looking, rolls out the other way. And it's a sack and a fumble. It's picked up. It's going to be a major loss back to the 15-yard line. A loss of 14 yards. A loss of 14 when it's all said and done. Terrence Knighton made the hit that caused the fumble. And the Raiders fell on it. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Raiders lead it by a score of 10-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-2 Browns, the 6-4 Raiders. Raiders lead it 10-3 here at the 2-minute warning in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 24 for the Raiders at their own 15-yard line, following a 14-yard loss. Raiders come out in the offset eye. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and he gets down right away for a 1-yard loss back at the 14-yard line. The Browns take a timeout. They want to get the ball back. They have 2 timeouts left, 1:58 left in the half. It'll be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 26. Browns defense stepping up. 3rd and forever for the Raiders. Not many plays in the playbook for this one. Raiders come out. Kevin Edwards under center. Edwards will hand off to Chappell, and he goes down. A 1-yard loss back to the 13-yard line. Ralph Malone on the tackle, number 63. The Browns take a timeout. They have 1 more left. Now they say officially no gain. It'll be 4th and 26. And Danny White will come in to punt for Oakland. With 1:55 left, the Browns are going to have a chance to score again before halftime. On 4th down, Danny White punting from the goal line, gets the punt away. Fielded by Royal at the 37-yard line, brings it back out. A flag is down. Forward progress out to about the 49-yard line. I think this is going to be on the Raiders. It's going to be a face mask. No, block in the back on the Browns. It's on the Browns. Ray Ellis, block in the back. That'll back it up to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Down 10-3 with 1:44 left in the first half, and they have 1 timeout left. Browns come out, 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Montgomery. Montgomery looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Spencer, and Walter Spencer, Corey Spencer, to the 45-yard line. the fourth-year tight end out of North Carolina. A gain of 16. Montgomery back on 1st and 10. They hurry up to Bush. Leonard Bush to the 37-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. The rookie out of South Carolina, Leonard Bush. A minute 15 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Raider 37-yard line. Browns come out, trying to tie it up before halftime. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back. Rolls out, throws, gets it downfield to Randall, and Randall can't hold on. Broken up by Marcus Robinson, number 25. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. That'll stop the clock with 54 seconds left here in the first half. On 3rd and 2. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery back. Throws across the middle to Everett. Picks up the first down. Out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 7. That'll move the chains. They're holding on to the timeout. 40 seconds and counting until halftime. Raiders up by 7. Browns need to hurry up if they want to try to get a touchdown. "35 seconds. Browns call a quick play. They come to the line. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery drops back. Montgomery rolls out, throws downfield, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 20 seconds left and bring up 2nd and 10. Angelo Rinaldi, the intended receiver, was thrown out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back. Montgomery in trouble. I think he got bumped as he threw. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 15 seconds left in the half. Third and 10 from the 30-yard line. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery back. Throws across the middle to Bush. Leonard Bush down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 5. The Browns take their final timeout with 9 seconds left in the half. It looks like Cleveland will go ahead and kick the field goal. This will be a 42-yard attempt for John Decker. It'll make it a 4-point game. So Decker comes out. 42-yard attempt. Bracewell to hold. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. So the Raider lead is now 10-6 with 5 seconds left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 11, here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Jets and the Rams after this. We'll head down to Los Angeles for that one. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis, my moderator, with me today. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to Davis. Derek White will kick off for the Browns. And this will be fielded by Robinson at the 2-yard line. Over the 20, 25. Marcus Robinson nearly broke it. Brings it out to the 32. 1 second left until halftime. look for the Raiders to throw a Hail Mary here. With 1 second left until half. Raiders line up for the Hail Mary. Edwards drops back, throws down into a crowd, bounces around. It's intercepted by Hanford Dixon. We've hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Raiders 10, the Browns 6, here at Chapman Sports. Back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Chapman Sports. The Raiders and the Browns. The Raiders lead at 10-6 as we start the third quarter. The Browns come in at 8-2, the best record in the AFC, in first place in the AFC Central. The Raiders at 6-4, currently in third place in the AFC West, behind the Chargers and the Chiefs. If the Raiders were to win, they would tie the Chiefs for second place, and they'd be one game behind the Chargers. AFC West is tight. The AFC Central, not so much. The Browns have a 3-game lead in the division here in Week 11. Cleveland will get the ball first. Danny White will kick off for the Raiders. Fielded by Royal at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And James Royal out to the 30-yard line. The 7th-year receiver out of North Carolina. 1st and 10 Browns. We have the Jets and the Rams after this. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. So the Browns will start the second half from their own 30-yard line. Down by 4. Raiders up 10-6. Four receivers spread wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery, a draw play to Everett. And John Everett, he's going to lose a yard back to the 29-yard line. Kevin Zachary, the third-year safety out of Baylor, comes up and makes the tackle for Oakland. A loss of a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 from the 29-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery, it's a blitz. Gets it off to Everett. Down the sideline. He's got the first down. Tackled by Kevin Zachary again, but he gets out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 17 yards on the screen pass. First down, Cleveland. First down, Browns. Cleveland now from their own 46, down by 4. D.H. Baller in the house. Montgomery in the shotgun. Spencer in motion. Montgomery hands off to Everett. And Everett no gain. Russell Smith makes the tackle. The 8th-year linebacker out of Alabama. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Montgomery in the I formation. Montgomery hands off to Everett. And Everett, 2 yards. Out to the 48-yard line. Once again, Kevin Zachary on the tackle. We've been calling his name a lot. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Browns at their own 48-yard line. Big 3rd down right here as the Browns are down by 4. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery back, setting up a screen pass to Everett down the sideline. He's got the 1st down, forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Cleveland 1st down. The 5th-year running back out of Notre Dame, John Everett. Randall Wheeler forced him out of bounds, number 20, for the Raiders. .552 left to play here in the 3rd. Raiders up 10-6. Browns on the move. 1st and 10 from the Raider 43. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep, and it's incomplete. He was double covered, looking for Angelo Rinaldi. Incomplete. Broken up by number 29 for the Raiders, Mark Sanders, the 2nd-year defensive end out of Florida A&M. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Montgomery in the shotgun again. Montgomery hands off to Stewart. And Stewart gets 2 yards out to the 41-yard line. James Stewart make it a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. James Kingston on the tackle for the Raiders. 3rd and 9 from the 41. Another big 3rd down for the Browns, down by 4. They spread the receivers wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back. Montgomery, he may take off. He's being chased. And he takes off, and he's very close. He fumbles out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. He took a big shot there on the sideline. He coughed up the football, but it went out of bounds. Marcus Robinson made the hit, number 25. He fumbled out of bounds. This will be a 52-yard attempt if they're going to try it on 4th and 2. They're going to try it. John Decker from 52 yards to make it a 1-point game. There's the snap. Kick is up, and that's going to be short. No good. The Browns come up empty. The Raiders still lead at 10-6. 4:48 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammis Sports. Jets and the Rams up next. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. So the Raiders will take over following the missed field goal in pretty good field position at their own 42-yard line. 4:48 left in the 3rd quarter. Evil Dead's in the house. His Jets play next. Edwards in the shotgun. Chappell goes out in motion. Edwards looking, throws downfield to Francesca, incomplete. Broken up by Carol Harris, the linebacker. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Evil Dead. Sports Davis and Evil Dead both here. We'll have the Jets and the Rams up next. So Evil Dead gets to see his Jets. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Edwards in the eye. Edwards hands off to Chappell. A nice gain by Chappell out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. That's all right, Evil Dead. Misty and I, we had Thanksgiving dinner at a friend's house. Misty made a ham and took it with us. I had turkey and ham and all sorts of good stuff. 3rd and 2 from the 50-yard line. Just put me on your big screen while you're eating. Edwards rolls out, throws downfield to Siegel. He escapes and he's out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders. Oh, it was great. It was outstanding. Misty's ham was outstanding, wasn't it? And they made the turkey.
I'm making mine tomorrow.
Yep. We went to a friend's house. They live about, what, 20 miles away? Yep. No TV upstairs and kitchen? On your phone. Put you on your phone. Raiders on 1st and 10. Chappell gets a yard to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. Evil Dead says hi.
Huh?
On 2nd and 9 from the 33-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell up the middle. A nice run by Chappell all the way down to the 17-yard line. A 16-yard run right up the gut by John Chappell, who's closing in on 100 yards. He's at 92. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Browns' 17-yard line. .310 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders knocking at the door. Edwards in the shotgun on 1st down. Edwards back. Throws underneath to Harrison. Down to the 10. A gain of 7 yards. Make it 8. He'll be 2nd and 2. Colton Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Duke. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Raiders at the Brown 10-yard line, just inside the 10. Raiders up 10-6. Edwards under center. Gibson in motion. Edwards will hand off to Peterson. And Peterson, having a tough go of it, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. David Williamson, the free safety, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 10-yard line. The Browns would love to hold the Raiders to a field goal, keep it a one-score game. On 3rd and 2 from the 10. Raiders in the eye. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell goes down. Making the tackle, number 93, Cody Purvis, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of Baylor. No gain. It'll be 4th down, and the Raiders are going to have to settle for 3. The Browns defense gets the stop. This will keep it a one-score game. Alan McCoy will come out. This will be a 26-yard attempt to put the Raiders up by 7. There's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. Raiders lead 13-6. A minute 32 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Happy Turkey Day to everybody. A minute 32 left in the 3rd. Still plenty of time left. Danny White will kick off. Fielded by Peak, a yard deep, over the 20, 25. And John Peak, the rookie out of Florida, brings it out to the 26-yard line. First down, Browns. They're down by 7. A minute 27 left here in the third quarter. The Browns at 8-2 in first place in the AFC Central. The Raiders at 6-4, currently in third place in the AFC West. A half game behind the Chiefs. Game and a half behind the Chargers at the moment. First and 10 from the 26. In the offset eye, Montgomery under center. Randall in motion. Montgomery, 3-step drop, throws inside to Royal. Incomplete. Stripped away by Russell Smith, the linebacker. The 8th-year linebacker out of Alabama. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Browns come out. Montgomery under center. Montgomery to Everett up the middle. A nice run. Everett, a big hole down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. John Everett's had a pretty good day rushing. He should be over 100 yards by now. No, he's only at 77. He had a 52-yard run earlier, so I thought he was close to 100. He's not as close as I thought. 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. Montgomery to Everett again, and Everett plows forward to the 38-yard line, a 4-yard gain, and a Browns first down. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Raiders up 13-6. The Browns on the move, trying to tie it up on this drive. We got a nice Turkey Day crowd in here. I appreciate it. Thank you for spending Thanksgiving with us here at Jammin' Sports. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. The Browns in the I formation. Montgomery to Everett. Everett, another nice run out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and inches. Eldon McCorkle on the tackle, number 24. The 4th-year defensive back out of Syracuse. 9-yard run by Everett. Third quarter clock winding down. I don't know if they'll get another play off. Let's see if they do. 2nd and inches from the 48-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. Raiders up 13-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11, we go to the fourth quarter. The Raiders lead the Browns 13-6. It'll be 2nd and inches for the Browns at their own 48-yard line. This game really means more to the Raiders than the Browns. The Browns have a 3-game lead in their division. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery back. Throws across the middle to Washington. He's got the first down out to the 35-yard line. Sean Washington, the tight end, in his 2nd year out of LSU. That's a 17-yard gain to the Raider 35-yard line. First down, Browns. His first catch of the day. Good for a Cleveland first down. Eldon McCorkle on the tackle, number 24 for the Raiders. Browns on the move at the Raider 35. Montgomery in the shotgun. Montgomery looking. It's a blitz, and they get him. back at the 41-yard line. It was a safety blitz. Chris Viceroy, the 10th-year safety out of Connecticut, comes up on a safety blitz and makes the sack. A 7-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 17. A well-executed safety blitz by Chris Viceroy. The Browns have it back at the Raider 41-yard line. 2nd and 17. 4 receivers set wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back. Looking downfield. Throws outside to Spencer down the sideline. All the way down to the 20-yard line. A 19-yard gain by Corey Spencer, the 4th-year tight end out of North Carolina. First down, Browns. They pick up the first down. That's why the Browns are 8-2. They're having a good year. They may be struggling here, but they're still in striking distance. All season, the Browns have been making the big plays when they need it. The Browns at 8-2 currently have the best record in the AFC. Montgomery in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Montgomery to Everett. And Everett, no gain. The Raiders are right there. Everett at 92 yards on the day. It'll be, actually, they gained a yard. They say gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line. Clock is running. 6:10 and counting. Montgomery under center. Pump fakes. Hands off to Everett. A draw play up the middle. And Everett down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Under 6 minutes to play. The clock is running. Here in the 4th quarter, Raiders up 13-6. Russell Smith on the tackle, number 53. A huge 3rd down. 3rd and 3 from the 13-yard line. The Browns need a touchdown on this drive. 4 receivers wide. Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back. Montgomery throws to Rinaldi. It's broken up by Randall Wheeler, number 20. The 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. It'll be 4th down. Decision time for Cleveland. Great defensive play by Wheeler. Do the Browns go for it? Or do they kick the field goal? They're going for it. No guts, no glory. Here we go. 4th and 3 from the 13-yard line in the I formation. Montgomery under center. Montgomery hands off to Stewart. And Stewart's very close. Down to the 11-yard line. Does he have the first down? No. They say he came up short. Ethan Washington on the tackle. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Raiders will have it at the 11-yard line. Initially, I thought he got it, but he got a bad spot. I thought he got out to the 10-yard line. That would have been a first down. They mark him down at the 11. So the Raiders will get it back at their own 11-yard line. 5:28 left. Up by 7. There's still time if the Browns can get a stop. First and 10 Raiders at their own 11-yard line. Kevin Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell. And Chappell a yard out to the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. Making the tackle, Peyton Cash, the 5th-year defensive end out of Virginia Tech. Clock is running, 5:10 and counting. 2nd and 9 for the Raiders at the 12-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards drops back, throws outside. It's caught by Francesca all the way out to the 36-yard line. A 24-yard gain by James Francesca. First down, Raiders. A fresh set of downs, and the Raiders can eat up more time. Looking ahead to next week, the Raiders play at Seattle. Cleveland will host Kansas City. That'll be another big game. The Browns and the Chiefs. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell goes down after a 4-yard gain out to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4:20 and counting. Raiders up by 7. This is settled into a defensive game. On 2nd down. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards draws back. Throws outside. It's intercepted by Ray Ellis at the 50-yard line. Down the sideline. And he's finally tackled by Kevin Edwards at the 15-yard line. A 35-yard return. Ray Ellis picking it off. The 8th-year safety out of Oregon. That's what the Browns needed. Actually, he picked it off at the 48. So a 37-yard return. And the Browns will take over at the Raider 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, that changes everything. Now the Browns can tie it up. The Browns always seem to come up with a big play when they need it. 3:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Raiders up 13-6. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. This is Gary Montgomery under center. Montgomery hands off to Everett again, and Everett, no gain. On the tackle, number 58, Levi Gray, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nebraska. It'll be 2nd and 10. The clock runs, 3:40 and counting. Four receivers set wide on 2nd down. Montgomery under center. Montgomery hands off. No, play action. He gets sacked back at the 25-yard line. Chris Viceroy comes up from his safety position. A 10-yard sack. Back to the 25-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 20. The Browns need a touchdown. A field goal really does them no good here. You have to think the Browns are in 4-down territory. 3rd and 20 from the 25-yard line. On 3rd and 20, Montgomery takes the snap. It's a blitz. He gets it outside to Everett. And Everett's going to be brought down. A 4-yard loss back to the 29-yard line. On the tackle, number 53, Russell Smith. It'll be 4th and 23. Boy, the Browns went backwards after the interception. They kind of have to go for it. Under 3 minutes left. The Raider defense really stepping up on that drive. It'll be 4th and 23 from the 29-yard line. Okay, they're going to try the field goal. This will be from 46 yards. John Decker. The kick is up. And it hit the upright. No good. It hit the right upright. He dunked it. It remains a 13-6 ball game. Doink. And the Raiders maintain their 7-point lead. Kevin Edwards will come back out. He's not had the best day statistically speaking, but the Raiders are winning. That's all that matters. In fact, his numbers are kind of terrible, but they're still winning. 2:27 left. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 7, 13-6. It's been a hard-fought second half. In the I formation, Edwards will hand off to Chappell, and John Chappell brings it out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. Ray Ellis on the tackle, number 24. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And that might bring us to the 2-minute warning. It does. Raiders up 13-6 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 11 here at Chapman Sports. The Raiders holding on to a slim 7-point lead over the Browns, 13-6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Raiders at their own 42-yard line. The Browns will start taking timeouts to conserve the clock. Cleveland trying to force a punt. Edwards under center on 2nd and 4. He'll hand off to Chappell, and Chappell gets it out to the 44-yard line. The Browns will take a timeout. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2. If the Raiders get a first down here, it's pretty much over. Cleveland would have to use a timeout, leaving them with 1 left. The Browns really need to get a stop here and get the ball back. We'll have the Jets and the Rams after this. About 5 to 10 minutes after this game's over, we'll head down to Los Angeles. 3rd and 2 from the 44-yard line. In the I formation, Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell. He gets hit in the backfield. A flag is down. This may be a double whammy here. A holding call and a loss of yardage. The Browns will decline the penalty. They'll take the loss. It'll make it 4th down. Oh, they're going to back him up. That's the wrong call. You don't take the penalty there. It would have brought 4th down. Oh, the Browns screwed up coaching-wise. All right, 3rd and 12. From the 34-yard line, Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell goes down at the 39. The Browns take a timeout. See, that was a boneheaded call. You should have took the penalty or declined the penalty, forced the Raiders to punt. It would have left some time on the clock. And now you used a timeout. You only have 1 timeout left. But the Browns did get the stop. They'll get the ball back with 1 timeout, down by 7. Montgomery warming up on the sideline. 1 more shot for Cleveland. Danny White will come in to punt for the Raiders. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Royal at the 10-yard line. Brings it out to the 16. So the Browns, they have to go 84 yards with only 1 timeout and 1:42 to work with. First and 10, Cleveland from their own 16-yard line, down by 7. Can the Browns tie it up and force overtime? Here we go. The Browns come out, 4 receivers wide, Montgomery in the gun. Montgomery back, throws outside to Everett down the sideline. Everett out to the 21-yard line, a gain of 5. Browns in the hurry up. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 21-yard line. Montgomery in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws downfield. It's caught by Randall. All the way to the Raider 48-yard line. A 31-yard reception. Montgomery in the gun now from the Raider 48-yard line. Montgomery fakes the handoff inside, throws up top, and it's intercepted by the Raiders by Sanders, who's tackled down the 19-yard line. Mark Sanders, the second-year defensive back out of Florida A&M, picks it off for the Raiders. And that should do it, as the Browns only have one timeout. So the Raiders defense comes up big. The Browns only have one timeout left. The Browns will still be in first place in the AFC Central. They had a 3-game lead coming in. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. 1:06 left. On 1st and 10, in the victory formation, Edwards will take a knee. The Browns will take their final timeout. Two more snaps and this one should be over. Browns are out of timeouts. After this play, the clock will tick under 40 seconds. And then the Raiders will snap it after that to end the game. So 2 more snaps and we're done. The Browns will fall to 8-3. The Raiders will improve to 7-4. The Browns will still have a 2.5 game lead in the division. Edwards in the victory formation. Takes a knee. One more snap and we're done. The Raiders will go to 7-4. They'll tie the Chiefs for second place in the AFC West. 1 game behind the Chargers, who are 8-3. So you have 3 teams within 1 game of each other in the AFC West with 5 games left in the season. All right, final snap of the game. Edwards takes a knee. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. Final seconds ticking away. It was a hard-fought win for the Raiders. And the final seconds, they're actually going to punt. I wouldn't have recommended that. It'll be caught by Royal, and Royal goes down the 50-yard line. Your final score, the Raiders 13, the Browns 6. Thanks for watching here at Chapman Sports. Jets and the Rams up next. We'll see you then.